Hey guys, I'm here to get into One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which was directed by Miloš Forman and released in the year 1975. This just instantly washes over as one of the greatest films I've ever seen. I've had so many memories of rewatching this, like especially at a lake house I was at once. I remember watching Jaws and this on a double feature and just thinking like, I remember watching Jaws thinking, how could anything get better? And then this is what could get better. Like this film is so much energy around it that it just literally leaves me awake for days, just like Amadeus does. Like Miloš Forman just has a way of directing these humanistic yet Kubrickian kind of stories, like in its own kind of way. This is just one of the greatest moments of the '70s, right here in raw depiction. You're seeing an already great book because you're adapted to an even better film. Because I think getting all this from Jack Nicholson's perspective is a lot better than Rashid's perspective. Ultimately, a little more chaotic, a little more perfect for cinema and for storytelling. You could say this is just kind of a world of its own entirely. I mean, most of it's set inside of this insane asylum, but it's just all about the writing and the characterization. How perfect the directing kind of maps on this. It reminds you, again, the directing reminds you a lot of Stanley Kubrick and Sidney Lumet as well. Jack Nicholson is just at his all-time best here because I feel like that's almost the rule of Jack Nicholson is if he's in it, he's going to be completely over the top. And this is just such perfect acting from start to finish. Nicholson just completely makes this flow against. You got. Fletcher and Nurse Ratchet is just completely evil all throughout. All these other characters are just completely incredible, just depicting this sort of like places like waking up a sense of rebellion and the necessary rebellion in the characters. It's really like in this very dull kind of lifestyle. They need something to kind of wake them up, and they kind of get that through this story, which is just perfectly depicted from start to finish. I just really love how all this plays out. It's just one of the most insane things I've ever seen. Really, I mean, it's just. The characterization is just on a uniquely rich extent. It all just paces out masterfully. It always just feels like there's so many rewatchable moments, and it just feels like it's perfectly executed from start to finish. Just telling this very larger-than-life kind of story in a very down-to-earth kind of way. Like, I mean, again, all this is just kind of down to just, again, timeless characterization. So many good, like, side characters as well. It's sort of like almost like a full spectrum of light and dark and depths of madness, you could say, in a lot of ways. There's some comedic moments, masterful balance of kind of some comedic moments and dramatic moments of life, which balances out to a cohesive whole of just, it's very powerful. I think powerful is the best way to describe the tone of this film. It very much is that. And it goes strongly recommended for the ages. It's timeless.